Football Hall of Fame, Pro Football Hall of Fame enshrinee, Jerry Jones.
From the moment I was born, God put me on a path to this jacket, on a path to Canton. People say that you are a product of your environment, but that doesn't have to be true. I used mine to put me here, just like all the other guys behind me. No matter what our circumstances, we made a choice and worked to be great. I was blinded by my environment as a child. Domestic violence, drugs, gangs, but my surroundings taught me how to be relentless, limitless, and resilient. The reality is you are a product of your own thinking, your own mind, and you must learn how to persevere. I learned how to dream big by watching you, Ma. Somehow, you always managed to tuck me in at 2 a.m. in the morning after working 3 jobs, shielding me from worrying. While I knew I wasn't going to see you before I went to school in the morning. I knew I would see you every single day, working in the school cafeteria, in elementary school, middle school, and even high school. We'd always exchange that big smile that Grandma gave us. You showed me how to serve and smile through anything. When you don't have any other choice, you just have to do it. You didn't miss a day, and Sis and I didn't miss a meal. What we ate at school, you brought home for dinner. Sis, remember those pizzas? Those box pizzas, those cinnamon rolls, and man, then we loved those curly fries. They were so good. You know, when your village is always there for you, you never feel lacking. I saw my mom during the day, and I saw my auntie after school because she drove the bus. Let me tell y'all something. Them Wares were everywhere. Every day she dropped me off at the community center to see my granddad. I couldn't wait. Those cool bumper pool tables, ping pong, air hockey, and that one door to the left where I could hear my granddad buffing the floors. Or hear those big janitor keys clanking. When I heard them, I knew that I was safe. Granddad, you are the epitome of hard work. You are the family patriarch. You bring us all together, and when you speak, we listen. All my aunts, uncles, cousins, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm happy to have my family here today. Statistics supposedly tell us that if you come from a single-parent home, you're probably not going to graduate high school or go to college, or 3 times more likely, you're going to live in poverty. And if you live in a black community, that's even tougher. But not my community. I want to thank OCU Manura, Brandon Hall, and all my high school teammates for using your voices to help me get my scholarship to Troy University, the only college scholarship I got that was offered to me. Fellas, I really thank y'all for bringing me into the fold. But often, there's something in our lives that pushes us to make a real change. For me, that one single frightening moment was when I was in college. I was attending a parking lot party when I was visiting home. My uncle was in his car and without warning was knocked across the head with a gun. And a knife dropped to the ground, and I picked it up. And when I looked up, all I could see was the potential shooter's eyes and a gun barrel pressed against my head. All I heard was my family say, "Don't kill him." There was an eerie silence, after which I simply said, "This isn't me," and I dropped the knife. At that moment, I knew God gave me a second chance, and I had to do something with it. That was my turning point. The memory of those parking lot lights and the sounds of those screams, "Don't kill him," became the fire that empowered me. You can't imagine how many years that night echoed in my head. When I trained, I was motivated by the memories of those parking lot lights. And when I ran onto the field and the crowd cheered, those memories of those screams began to fade. Every sack I made helped to ease the memory of that frightful night and replaced it with positive energy.